What's up, guys? Back in today with more May I Ask One Final Thing, this time with episode 11, I think? Yeah, episode 11. I'm not sure how many episodes we've got left, either one or two. I'm going to assume it's two, but yeah, really fun episode last time. We were just kind of setting up the battles. We had Sugita Pig King, which was pretty awesome. We got absolutely destroyed, of course. Yeah, we had the dragons coming in. I like them. But yeah, expecting a pretty action-heavy episode today. Still wondering what's going on with this guy though, because he did get ambushed by the Isekai lady. So no way he just kind of came back without being like cursed or without being like an infiltrator or something, right? Like we saw him compromised at 1 second, and then the next time we saw him, it was just back like things were normal. No questions whatsoever. So yeah, gonna be pretty suspicious of him till the end of the season, probably, or until we see anything go down regarding that stuff. Wow. Just a massage. Yeah, he's had worse. He's had worse. Unimpressed. Am I just off screen that guy? He looked pretty cool as well. Well, I guess it was not off screen now, but that's a pretty cool looking dragon. My pecs. Oh, like his like what do we always talk about there? No, yeah, he actually means his pecs. Okay. Eat my boobs. Fucking poor guys. Jesus. Why does that sound like? Why does that sound like diarrhea? Did you guys hear that? Rewind back at that. That sounds. Close your eyes. You think someone's having diarrhea? Squishes. That was pretty fun though. Like that. Pretty awesome start. Pretty awesome start. I do like that guy. I did say in the intro. And that's why the other greenhead guy was so suspicious. I don't have two characters like this guy. They don't space enough in this show for two characters similar to him. But yeah, it's pretty awesome showing right there, wasn't it? Again, that sound effect was a bit dodgy. I wonder what they used to make that. I guess in one instance, like you could say they were squished and aflamed so badly they made the sound of wet farts. Pretty badass little showing from you. I mean, to be honest, we've all seen from so far as him just getting beat up. So, although we could all tell, I think it was going to be very impressive. He took the beating from Scarlet pretty well. So that was like that's almost like a power scaling of the show. How well can you take getting beat up by Scarlet? That's how we scale the characters. And he probably took it the best so far, I'd say. If I'm not forgetting anyone. Little mincemeat. Again, what's the deal with you then, bro? Why are you here talking to us? You'd be like dead. You were compromised. Okay, you know what? For now, I'm just gonna completely forget about it because it just feels like weird. Like, if he was betraying us, why would Terezia's soldiers be attacking him if he was working for them, like betraying us? I don't know. Like, what's the deal then? Did I miss something? Why is this? Why is this guy like he got caught spying on them? But yeah, again, I'll forget it for now then, I guess. Man, there's a lot of big time voice actors in the show, isn't there? I've got like an eyelash in my eyelid or something. Uncle. Chieftain. I always like that word. Chieftain. Oh. Is that a result of him doing that? Or like did someone do that to him? He looks like he's cooked himself. So I've got to assume that just like he just burnt out there, right? Sounds like a Gatling gun. Oh, easy work. I like the fact his dragons like protect, like seemingly like protect him. I hover over him. The dragoons. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I felt like I can feel like a hair for like an hour. I can't seem to get rid of it. I don't know if it's just stuck on me. I think I might have got it then. Um, yeah, just like a hair, just like floating on my eye. Scarpo. That's what we're calling that. I was like, who are they talking about there? Oh, Scarlet. Okay. Scarpo. Yeah, another new name for her. I said this earlier on in the season. I think I said it like episode 3. She must have so many nicknames by now. It's crazy. She probably has more than Katsura from Gintama. I kind of want to look at the wiki and see how many she's got. I will do after this episode's finished. Well, that was all over with quite quickly. Like I said, like there was no betrayal thing from the Beast King guy. Like, what happened there? Do you know what I'm going to assume? I'm going to assume he's got like a tracker or some kind of like spying device on him. That maybe they like removed his memory from that like 10 minutes or something along those lines. Something he's not aware to. But that was over with incredibly quickly, wasn't it? Well, quicker than I expected. Right, I'm not sure if I'm imagining things. I can like see it. Maybe it's like an eyelash that's like half coming out or something. Oh, I got it. There's two eyelashes. Sorry, I did just miss. I know this is like probably won't be able to see them. Two eyelashes, but they were connected. Like came from the same like strand. Fucking thank God. Thank God they didn't go in my eyes. Sorry about that. Like I said, I've been fucking been annoyed by that for like an hour. Like this weird, like keep seeing something on the side of my eye. It's weird. Yeah. Apologies. That would have been a good time to look up all our nicknames, but again, we'll do it after the episode's over. The opposite. I'm here to make you my bride. It's kind of what he's saying, essentially, I guess. But yeah, we did kind of agree to this, didn't we? I said earlier on in the season, earlier on last week, that this was a pretty awesome seed to sow for the upcoming plot of the series. Looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, your true beauty does shine on the battlefield, doesn't it? He knows you well. I think he's the optimal candidate in my opinion. Optimal candidate. That's some kind of scientific thing, but I like him. I like him on this fucker. I don't hate this guy, but he is a tease, isn't he? He's a fucking bit annoying. Surely she feels that way as well, considering the amount of time she's been teased by him. Smoke him. Smoke him. No. At some point, hopefully, we might see that. gonna see dragons coming and going now. That's nice. Hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a surprise to the normal people. Not that we know too many kind of normal civilian people, these kingdoms, but yeah, quite the shock. One day, man. What was that look? That was bozo. What the hell was that look, man? Not what you want to see when you're leaving your hopeful wife to be. What? Retinue? I don't know what that word means, to be honest. Either way, I think it doesn't really matter, does it?よろしいでしょうか? You almost said the title. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot about that. I almost forgot about that little date. That feels like a while ago, but it was only a couple weeks ago, wasn't it? I don't remember him saying that. True, true. Yeah, probably my favourite actually. Yeah, I do. I will say the longer it takes to eat, the worse it gets in that regard for me. But I do like a bit of ice cream and apple pie. There's like a perfect like maybe 2 or 3 minutes after you put the ice cream on top is like the perfect like when the ice cream is still cold. Yeah, a little bit kind of not as hard. You leave it too long, it just gets a bit like wet. Leading lady, about 10 minutes screen time, if that. Megami-sama. Yeah, this is like that was like a question for me. This is just like her personality. Like her personality hasn't been altered or anything. She's just a horrid woman. Said this before as well, but I'd love to see how she was in the real world. True. You sure picked the yeah. Sure picked one out of everybody. I wonder if she had like a navigation to like the worst person in the world. Yeah, here it is. But what he's doing. We'll just rewind on that. But yeah, like I said, I wonder if she like specifically went. Did she just pick some random woman, or did she have some kind of ability to like filter by like the most horrid person? And she didn't really like this woman here. I forget her name, Terenezia or something. It's very Italian. It's hard to remember. Apologies. Terenezia. It's not hard to remember. It's just kind of hard to say. I remember there's a place called like Terenezia or something, right? So yeah, apologies. I'm absolutely butchering that. But yeah, I wonder if it was just like she obviously wasn't the worst person in the world, but she had the capabilities of if she was in like the president's. I mean, president of America is pretty bad himself. But if she was in like if she had that kind of power, she would be the worst person in the world. She just hadn't had the tools, and this she kind of gave her the tools to make her absolutely awful right here. So it's a charm he put on. She put on him. Okay, as expected. As expected, they were just being quite subtle about it, I guess. Made the man glow. Wonder what that done to him. That like paralyze him or something. Or do you reckon that's going to be almost like a not a ticking time bomb, more of a remote bomb, perhaps, of like when the moment comes when they do kind of face off, she'll flip the switch and he'll like explode or something. Metaphorically or physically, who knows? But yeah, I will do as I said earlier this episode. I will quickly. Hopefully, I won't get any spoilers. Yeah, I just want to see just how many. I probably will get spoiled on some of her names, but I do just want to see just how many there are. Wow, really? Really? It only has 6 listed here. There's been more than 6 for sure. I mean, they had Scarpon in this episode, and that's not listed here. But yeah, Ice Rose, Mad Dog Princess, which we know. To be honest, I haven't heard Ice Rose. Mad Dog Princess, Bloodstained Princess, Saintess of Kronos, Hellfire Bride, which I don't think we've heard yet. and subjugating princess, which I think we might have heard. But there's definitely been more than that. I was expecting a big list. There's only 6. I'd say there's been at least 10 just in the anime. I guess Scarlet Pawn isn't really an alias. It's more of a nickname, but maybe that's the thing. Maybe if it listed nicknames instead of aliases, it would have been more. But yeah, you go onto like Katsura's on the Gintama wiki, and there's like 20. Kind of crazy. I was expecting something similar here. Didn't see a single one of our kind of main characters right there, which is interesting. Probably don't want to give too much away. May I pay off the massive debt my fists have accrued? Chikandes. Always reminds me of Hunter x Hunter with the little lone bot thing. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, I was kind of surprised there wasn't as much action today as I was expecting, considering the whole war and such. I guess we did see quite a bit of it last week, but yeah, actually it was a rather small portion of the episode, although a pretty fantastic one, especially just before the opening started. This guy, don't remember his name exactly, one of the dragoons. He was pretty fantastic during this scene here, wasn't he? Love this. And the sound effect as well. Just want to listen to that sound effect again. Oh, it doesn't sound quite as wet farty diarrhea as I thought, but a little bit. But yeah, pretty good episode for the most part. Again, I like this. I like that guy. He was pretty much the star of this episode, I'd say. And then just again, kind of setting things up for what looks to be a pretty awesome encounter next week. And we finally did get to see what the whole deal with this is. Again, that'll just be quite on the download with that. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll catch you guys next week with episode 12.